guys, welcome to a new episode. We're at the Efteling, that's the Dutch Disney. This is my first time visiting this park. Lived in the Netherlands almost all of my life, but can you believe it? I've never been to this park. Oh my god, it's a true crime. But today is the day. Hang in there, grab a drink, a snack.
This tunnel leads to the Efteling. I visited on a Thursday, but as you can see, there was already a huge crowd. The Efteling is a fantasy-themed amusement park in Kaatsheuvel, the Netherlands. The attractions reflect elements from ancient myths and legends, fairy tales, fables, and folklore. This is a gift shop which features the characters who play a major role in the design of the park. A little background information: the Efteling opened the park for the first time 72 years ago in 1952. The Efteling evolved from a nature park with a playground and a fairy tale forest into a full-size theme park. It now caters to both children and adults with its cultural, romantic and nostalgic themes, in addition to its wide array of amusement rides, including 6 roller coasters and 4 dark rides. It is the largest theme park in the Netherlands. It is twice as large as the original Disneyland park in the United States and predates it by 3 years. I mentioned the Efteling officially opened her doors in 1952, but its roots go back to 1935 when the Arcade Sport and Wandel Park was inaugurated. It's one of the oldest theme parks still in existence. In 1950, the Efteling Nature Park Foundation was founded by the mayor of Loon op Zand, R.J. van der Heijden, filmmaker Peter Reinders, and designer-artist Anton Pieck. The foundation was named after a 16th century farm named Efteling, and as I already mentioned, it officially opened in 1952 when the fairy tale forest, designed by the famous Dutch illustrator Anton Pieck, was opened to the public.
The Efteling is every child's dream in the Netherlands to visit.
Since 1978, the Efteling has been expanded and grown to become one of the most popular theme parks in the world. Beside the theme park, the Efteling operates 2 hotels, a theater, a golf course, and 2 holiday villages. The success of Efteling has been attributed largely to its ride designs, architecture, and atmosphere. When Anton Pieck was asked to design the initial fairy tales for the Efteling, he made sure the park would live up to his personal high standards. There would be no use of cheap building materials, plastic, or concrete. Pieck's illustration style, somewhat grim and dark, but also romantic and nostalgic, was the thematic base on which nearly all future expansions were built. Pieck worked for the Efteling until the mid-1970s, when his position as chief designer was passed on to the younger Ton van de Ven. Van de Ven had already been working for the Efteling for several years, and Pieck was very pleased with his work.
Sell donuts everywhere, so also at the Efteling. So we're on our way to the Enchanted Forest, I hope. And it's one of Europe's most decorated theme parks. It won a lot. You can imagine, a lot has happened through all the years.
We're moving on swiftly.
It's a mock-up of the Efteling. You can see trains. A lake.
time to go into the carousel house and to ride some carousels, of course.
The locomotive is crossing town. So we're going to the carousel. I believe it's a setup with horses. Jammer. The sugar house, and then there's also a shop where you can get candies, Dutch candies. So we're walking through another carousel. It's like we're on a carousel marathon, but you know what? We're feeding our inner child, we're just having fun. So if there's 30 carousels, why not go in all of them?
A little bit more Efteling history. The Haunted Castle had Spookslot, which opened in 1978 as the park's first new lodge attraction, was the Efteling's first to be designed entirely by Van de Ven. This looks like fun, but unfortunately I didn't get to ride on the snails.
So we're walking towards one eerie looking space. It's the Efteling Museum.
Van de Ven continued his work until 2002, when he retired. A new team of Imagineers took over working on the Efteling attractions. And of course, still in the suitable, known style. The Efteling theme park resort now comprises of several divisions. So, of course, there's the theme park, as I already mentioned. Then there's like a theater, which is a home base for shows, musicals created by the Efteling. But it also lends itself out to other big productions, events, and business meetings. The hotel was operated by Golden Tulip for several years, but the Efteling decided in 2004 to manage it independently. All divisions are now profitable, although it took the golf course several years to break even. The divisions are marginally over the course of its history. The park is divided into 5 themed areas or realms. Originally, the park was divided into 4 areas called Northwest East. North was changed to Keizerrijk, Travel Realm. West became Malerrijk, Ferry Realm. East became Ruigrijk, Adventure Realm. And South became Anderrijk, Other Realm. In 2017, a 5th realm opened in the center of the park called Fantasierrijk, Fantasy Realm. Although the park was not built with these divisions in mind and the names may seem cryptic, they do make sense. Perhaps the area most suited to its name is Ruigrijk, where most fast rides are. Marerijk is the home to the fairy tale forest and the fairies of the Droomvlucht. Anderijk has some rides that are inspired by non-Western cultures, like Fata Morgana and Piranha. While Reizenrijk has the Carnival Festival rides, which travels through several different countries. The Fantasierijk got its own name by the dark ride Symbolica Palace of
I'm
Fantasy.
going on a mini break. I just got me some popcorn. I'm going to snack on that.
This is the adventure realm with double loop roller coasters like the Python and the Baron.
Guys, I'm outside. My 68-year-old mother decided to join in on the fun and try one of the roller coasters.
Making my way to the Fata Morgana. It's an Eastern inspired attraction.
Oh, hier zijn al die achtbanen.
The Efteling was largely built in an existing pine forest located in a rural area, giving it a nature park feeling. Together with its large ponds and gardens, its abundant green space is rather unusual among the world's leading theme parks.
Of zal ik kijken op mijn telefoon? We hier zijn geweest.
This is the fairy tale forest. The fairy tale forest was home to 10 different fairy tales, all of them brought to life using original drawings by Anton Pieck, alongside some mechanics, lighting, and sound effects designed by the Dutch filmmaker Peter Reinders. The life-size dioramas displayed together in an atmospheric forest were a tremendous success. They still are, and of course, through all the years, they added some more fairy tales.
It has been a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe.
Ik wil niet nieuwsgierig lijken, maar hoe oud ben je? Zal ik je vertellen dat ik al honderden jaren oud ben?